call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they... Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sooners offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to pass, it's Foster. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Walters. Texas A&M going quickly. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. That grab puts him over 3,000 yards for his career.
That's impressive because every week he's got a target on his back. Defenses know the quarterback is looking his way, and still, David, this guy's been able to dice up coverages. 3,000 yards is a big number.
And that speaks to his talent, man. Like, the ability to make plays on the football, consistently catch the ball. Just 3,000 yards is a big number, big-time accomplishment, and it's had some big-time trust from his coaches and his players.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. trying to pick it up on the ground. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to snap it quickly. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. Running into the open space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Behind the chains now on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Foster. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. It'll be a run on third and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to...
Breaks into the open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on second and 5. Handoff from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Sooners have moved it inside the 20. To the ground, he's got it again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll hop in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grab near the marker, it's Walters. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Texas A&M going up tempo. give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. No huddle offense to the line. To the air on first down. He's got him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They want to get this defense on its heels.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Got some room headed to the goal line, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. So an 82-yard drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Oh, he's got some space. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Off play action. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Aggies in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got the 1st down and more. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. From the red zone, it's Murray. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Into the hallelujah land. down, Aggie. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Takes his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulls and fires complete.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Walters. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets...
And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Texas A&M going quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Tosses it incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. The Sooners send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. And the catch along the side. up a little short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Third down play from the gun. Caught close to the marker. It's Walters. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Grab near the marker. It's Samuel. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to throw. It's Foster. He's got it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jeffrey. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Sooners have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Foster. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Foster. Caught in the backfield, it's Maddox. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Murray. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Sooners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Samuel. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Offense facing 4th down.
The official says no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind.
35, Oklahoma 7.
1st snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Walters. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give out of the gun. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Walters. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Murray. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
In the extra. Blitz the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Brings up 2nd down.
To throw, it's Foster. Punts it out of the air. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. He'll sneak it.
Quarterback runs the sneak. Number 12 on to kick it away.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Power football with the run.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Walters. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Walters. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this defense, they needed this earlier. I love to see it and getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing the 3rd and long. They've struggled all day long. They've needed more of this. Maybe they can get back in it, but obviously they've given up a ton of points so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man. It's Ivory. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got it behind the line. It's Samuel. At the 45 on his way. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run play action. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll move the tight end. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooner. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they did tack on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. They'll keep it on the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Off play action. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the counter. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now on the counter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quick completion to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Oh, better look out. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll send the back in motion. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reese. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. He wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's DeWitt. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown. Continued to fight, continued to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Jukes his way for more. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Second down coming up.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This